Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so for science today we are going to revise plants. Okay, so before you see the video, you need to print the worksheet or print the review worksheet 4. All right, so please print it out first before you watch the video. Before you start the video, please print out the worksheet. Alright, so we are going to revise the plant part. Now if you look at the first picture, it says there, label the parts of the plant and give one function. Now I know you have done this in term 1 and you have also done this for your exam. But in the exam we didn't do the functions of the plants parts, okay? So today we are going for the term 2. We will have the functions for the exam, okay? So make sure you learn the functions of the parts of a plant, okay? So first, label the parts. I think you all know the parts: roots, stem, leaf and flower. Label it, and then you need to state the function. Now in term 1, I have given you this little thing. If you go back to term 1 book, you need your term 1 book. You can see you have this functions of the parts of a plant. You have this little worksheet. And if you don't have this, then on page 17 of your workbook, science workbook, your science workbook, page 17, 1-7, okay, page 17, open page 17, you have the functions in short. So you can use this or you can use from here. But I prefer you write simple function. Do not write long functions because that will complicate and you will make mistakes. Okay. So the only thing in the exam is to write one function of the plant part. Now starting with the leaf. What is the main function of the leaf? The main function of the leaf is uses sunlight to make food for the plant. That is the only function that you need to write because that is the simplest function. Please do not write all these other things. Just write to uses sunlight or to use sunlight to make food for the plant. Okay? Use sunlight to make food for the plant. Then the next one is stem. What does the stem do? It carries water and nutrients from the soil or from the roots to the leaves. Okay, that is one. You can write in simple. It carries water and nutrients from the roots or from the soil to the leaves. Or you can also write holds up leaves and flowers. That's the function that is given in the workbook. Alright. So for the stem, I've given you two options. One is holds up leaves and flowers, or you can write carries water and nutrients from the soil or from the roots to the leaves. Okay, so keep it simple, make it short because you need to remember it. Okay, next is the roots. What do the roots do? They hold up the plant in the soil and take up water. So that is there in your workbook. Hold up the plant in the soil and take up water. So same thing is there in the worksheet which says holds up the plant firmly to the ground. So either one is correct. You can write one. Just write one. Please do not write so much. Okay, just one will do, but just one complete. Don't put half from one and half from the other. Please don't do that. Then you'll have a problem making a proper sentence. So if you're using from this book, if you're using from this particular worksheet, you can use any one from here. If you're using the function from the workbook, then you can use any one from here. Okay. The next one is a flower. A flower is very simple. It is a reproductive part of the plant, or as it says over here, makes a seed so that the plant can reproduce. Alright. And over here it says to attract insects to pollinate and fertilize the flower. Okay, that is also good, but if you find the words and the spelling pollinate and attract and fertilize difficult, then stick to your workbook one, which says makes seed so that the plant can reproduce. Okay, so that's the first part. The second part is the leaf. Now, name the parts of the leaf. You have this in your exercise book also. You have the parts in the exercise book. This is term 1 exercise book because plants was done in term 1. I think this was in term 1. If it's in term 1, then you check your term 1 book. If it's in term 2, then you check your term 2 book. Maybe it's in term 2, I think. So check, alright. So this is blade, vein and stem. Okay, so you can look at the picture and name the parts of the leaf, alright. Then the last part is name the different shapes of the leaves. Now that again has also been done. You have it in your exercise book. So you have the round shape, the lobe shape, the heart shape, then you have the lance shape. So what you have to do is look at the picture and label the leaf correctly according to its shape. Now these questions are there in your exams or when you have your exams, so please make sure you are studying this also, okay, because we did plants again in term 2, I remember. So what we have done in term 2 and a little bit from term 1 on plants will come out in the exam, okay. So this is what I'm doing in the revision, what is coming out in the exam, so you can study that and you can revise it, okay.